As we head into the Memorial Day weekend, Austin Mayor Steve Adler is calling attention to efforts to help prevent veterans from taking their own lives.
Adler outlined the goals of the Mayor's Challenge to prevent suicide among service members, veterans, and their families. Each day, more than 20 veterans commit suicide. The mayor wants people in Austin to recognize veterans, reach out and connect with them, and make sure everyone knows what resources are available. One of the speakers today talked about how he got support from the Veteran Services Office as he was struggling with PTSD.
People do recover, that people do rehabilitate, that people do move on, and people, that veterans do succeed and do well. We want to feel valued. We want to feel like we're a part of another team and that we're an asset.
The Mayor's Challenge is a national movement coordinated by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Department of Health and Human Services.
Congress continues to grapple with what it can do to help save the lives of veterans around the country. The latest bill is designed to fund ways to support VA suicide prevention coordinators who find themselves overwhelmed. And KXAN's Morgan Wright reports these overworked, underfunded, sometimes understaffed operations can make the difference between life and death for a suffering veteran.
One veteran lost to suicide is one too many.
New York Congressman Anthony Brindisi says veteran suicides continue at a crisis level.
We're losing over 20 veterans a day.
Brindisi says Congress must help America get a grip on the issue. And this week, Congress passed his bill designed to identify exactly what more the VA needs to help stop the senseless deaths.
It takes a look at our suicide prevention coordinators, who are really the front line of defense at the VA to assess veterans.
Congressman Brindisi says he thinks the VA needs more resources to support suicide prevention coordinators who are overworked and can't manage their workloads.
We have to make sure that we have enough of these professionals in the field who are in our VAs who can respond to the needs of our veterans.
Sean Skelly, commissioner of the National Commission on Military, National, and Public Service, says the VA must improve its outreach.
70% of veterans don't access the Veterans Department.
Skelly says the military needs to change its culture surrounding asking for help.
But even when you're a civilian, after you've gotten out, to admit that I need help.
Congressman Brindisi says if the Senate will pass his bill, he believes the president will sign it. In Washington, Morgan Wright.